Now let's meet the starting lineup for the Flagler College Saints. A 6'3" senior guard from Macomb, Florida, wearing number 2, Vaughn McCall. A 6'2" freshman guard from Chillicothe, Ohio, number 3, Logan Swackhammer. A 6'5" freshman guard from London, England, wearing number 13, Getty Yazapatas. A 6'7" junior forward from Indianapolis, Indiana, wearing number 34, Damari Davis. And a 6'6" senior forward from Naples, Florida, number 5, Jefferson Jean. The head coach of the Saints is Chad Warner. The assistants are Blake Sellon, Mason Waters, and Tim Pollock. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the starting lineup for your USC Aiken Pacers. He's a 5'8" senior guard. He's from Aiken, Georgia. He wears number 1. He's Aiken. A 6'1" senior guard out of Newnan, Georgia, wearing number 23, Donald Dean. He's a 6'1" junior guard. He's from Seneca, South Carolina. Meet the X-Man, Xavier Barmore. A 6'6" junior forward from Raleigh, North Carolina, wearing number 2, Faison Brock. And a 6'10" junior center out of Lilburn, Georgia. He wears number 24. He's Robert Hill. The head coach of the Pacers, Mark Vanderslice. The assistant coaches, Corey Hendrick and Trevor Welchner.
And welcome to the Convocation Center here for matchup number 2. The men Pacers taking on the men from Flagler University, the Saints. Saints coming in with a 5-7 overall record. They are 2-4 in conference play. The Pacers, your number 7 ranked team in the country, 13-1 overall, 7-1 in conference play. We'll go through the starting lineups right after tip-off. I'm Chip Herring, and I'm joined by Jordan Phillips, and we'll be the voices that you must endure.
And we are sorry for that fact.
It's all in love, all in love. And here comes the tip-off, Big Rob Hill going up against Damari Davis, and Rob Hill will win that as Pacers get it. In the starting lineup for Flagler, you've got Vaughn McCall, Logan Swackhammer, Jefferson Jean, Getty Yazapatas, and Damari Davis for the Saints. Rob Hill will go to the line for 2 as he's fouled. He'll make the first. And he'll make the second. Starting lineup for the Pacers, Robert Hill, as we just mentioned, making his second free throw. Donnell Dean, Faison Brock, Tyleek Evans, and Xavier Barmore making your starting lineup for the Pacers. Pacers run a real fast-paced style of basketball, something that Coach Mark Vanderslice has brought with him and implemented.
Yeah, really fast-paced, really guard-heavy. Focuses a lot on point forwards like Faison Brock, guys who can handle the ball, shooters with 1-5. And no real true 4, but a lot of 1s and 2s on the floor.
Tyleek Evans will pick up his first foul of the contest, sending to the line for the Saints, Jefferson Jean. And he'll make his first. He'll make the second. We're tied at 2. And as I was talking about earlier, Pacers coming in with a number 7 ranking. They were up to number 5 until they had that slip at Francis Marion. Dropped 2 spots. Good give and go. And that's into Rob Hill with a big dunk there underneath the basket.
One-handed flush in the flex from Rob Hill.
And you got to give a lot of credit to Faison Brock seeing that Rob had the position. All you had to do is get him the ball, and he did. Good court awareness. Good feed there, kick out to the outside. Long range 3 shot by number 2, Vaughn McCall. It does not fall. Evans will bring the ball down the court for the Pacers. He's going to pull up and shoot from about 40 out and make it.
Disrespectful there by Tyleek Evans. Just absolutely gorgeous on that shot. Hand in his face doesn't matter. He is feeling it right now.
Yes, he is. And nice steal by Faison Brock. Gets it over to Barmore. Barmore's going to bring it down the court. He's going to give it back to Evans. Evans over to Faison Brock, who's got a 3-point shot of his own. Can't get that one to fall. Rebounded by the Saints. Saints on the march.
Tyleek Evans.
You can't even see him. He's so small. Faison Brock with a quick give and go. It'll fall, and he'll get to shoot for a 3-point opportunity. Tyleek Evans came out of nowhere. They never saw him.
That is the thing about this team, man. It is going to be hard for just about any team in this not only in this conference, but in this country to keep up with the Pacers, man. They have so much speed. 1 through 5 all have speed, everybody.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of slowness on the bench either.
No, not at all.
This is a team that was built with a very specific purpose of being hard to keep up with. As the Pacers lead 10-2 here, 18 to go in the first half.
And sailing on that one was Demand Davis.
Damari Davis showing that, hey, I could dunk too. It looks like Demand to me too when I look down at it.
Yeah.
Xavier Barmore is showing I got a long range shot. He hits 3.
Yeah, I looked down at the name and I was like, oh, well, that fits.
He was the man that moment. Damari Demand. Top of the key with the ball is Swaghammer. Davis kicks it out. That long-range shot by Yazapatis out of England. Barmore kicks it back over to Dean. Dean back to Barmore. Quick kick out to Evans. Evans will pull the trigger from anywhere. That was just too close. He was almost on the 3-point arc. That was too close for him. Swaghammer kicks it back out. Baseline effort there. Ball ends up in the hands of Pacers, and Donnell Dean will get it at the top of the key. Dean over to Evans. Evans to Barmore. Barmore, he's going. He's going to draw the foul. That's going to be on the floor, and that's going to be Yazapatis' first foul.
Yazapatis, and that's his first. It's the team's third. Checking the lineup is number 0, Demeric Brown.
Demeric Brown's going to come in, and he's going to give Jefferson Jean a break. Don't want to leave Evans alone. Well, he missed that one. Rob tried to kick it out. Rob Hill. Nobody there to get it but the Saints. So Brown with the ball at the top of the key trying to get something set up. Brown was a player at Shorter, played his freshman year at Shorter, transferred in his second year at Flagler. Good defense there. Too quick are the hands of Faison Brock. He gets over Barmore, kicks it back out to Brock. Brock with 3 points, not hitting that shot. That ball is knocked out of bounds by the Pacers.
We've reached our first media timeout.
And we got our first media timeout. We're up 13-7 here for the Pacers at the 15:40 mark in the first half. We'll be right back. And welcome back. 13-7 is your score. Stats looking identical for both teams. 50% from the field for both teams, 33.3% for both teams behind the arc, and 100% from the charity stripe. We've just had a few more opportunities than they have. McCall with the drive. Rob Hill ends up with the ball at his feet. Amari Davis getting a little handsy there. Pacers will inbound it.
Comes number 20, Miles Washington.
In for the Pacers is Miles Washington. Kevin Evans a little bit of a breather. So we gave up speed for height. And Rob Hill rejected. So he's trying to dunk by Chris Metzger, who came in for the Saints. Metzger's going to take on Rob Hill. Rob Hill trying to return the favor. In and out is the ball. Rebounded by Barmore. Barmore going to bring it down the court. Kick out to Washington. Washington a little strong. Rebounded by Brown. Nice little footwork there by McCall. Can't get the ball to fall. Rebounded by Pacers. Donnell Dean going in, kicking it back to Brown. And Rob Hill's learned, if I can just throw it straight in the basket, my shooting percentage is going to be much higher.
It's going to go up dramatically.
As he dunks at 15-7 is your score at the 14-minute mark here in the first half. The ball lost out of bounds on the baseline as McCall tries to make a move. Pacers will get it. Chris Totoris in for the Saints out of Vilnius, Lithuania. Barmore gets it into Hill. Hill being challenged by Metzger. And Rob Hill just a little strong there. Faison Brock hanging on the rim, waiting for Saint player to get out of the way of his landing zone. He couldn't go anywhere. Long range shot there, and he's going to nail that. Yazapatas out of London, England. He's a freshman at 6'5". Donnell Dean can't get that one to fall. Big Rob Hill gets his meat hooks on it, but Yazapatas is going to take it down the court, and he's going to pull up and dish it out and get it over to Brown. Brown loses the handle, but Yazapatas is there to get it. Yazapatas is going to now try to find somebody else to get the ball to. Brown with a long-range shot, can't get that to fall, but Yazapatas will get the rebound and reverse layup, and he's got him within 3. 15-12 is your score. Yazapatas with 8 points. He's the only one on the court for the Saints that has scored.
He's doing a great job thus far keeping the Saints right here neck and neck with the Pacers.
And we got a 30-second timeout. And with that 30-second, we'd like to thank Aiken Flooring for their sponsorship of the Pacers. Also, Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue, South Carolina Education Lottery, and also Hudson Etheridge Insurance, meeting all your insurance needs. Of course, Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. We'll go more into detail with them when we have a little bit more of a break. But at 30 seconds here at the Convocation Center, weather is fantastic. Here it is, January 16th, 17th, something like that. And it's, I mean, I wore a short sleeve shirt today.
Yeah, it finally warmed up a little bit. It's been a little chilly lately.
I like to say that for all the folks that are listening online that are like bundled up in their homes with 10 feet of snow around their house and that kind of thing. Aiken is certainly a slice of paradise, as is Flagler. I mean, Flagler's got one of the most beautiful campuses in our conference. Look at Barmore hitting along too there. But I've been in the dining hall at Flagler, and it's like being at Hogwarts. All you got to do is watch Harry Potter. Where they ate is what I'm talking about. It is fantastic in their dining hall. So Brown pulls up, kicks it back out. Good looking move there by Metzger. Metzger trying to instill his wheel down in the middle. And Barmore trying to get that ball to Rob Hill. Can't get it. And Evans comes out of nowhere with a rebound. He's the smallest man on the court. But he jumped big that time. Donnell Dean can't get that one to spin in. He put the right English on it. Dean goes back. And Dean only has one direction, towards the basket. But he's called for a travel there as he got this miracle shot to fall, but it's for nothing. And with that, we got our immediate timeout. We've got to take a break. 17-14. We'll be right back. Thank you, ma'am. And welcome back. 17-14 is the score. 11:28 to go here in the first half. Brown with the ball at the top, gets it over to Yazapatis. Yazapatis kicks it over to Torres. To Metzger. Metzger gets it to Brown. Brown with a long three-point effort. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Shaquan Jules, who's in for the Pacers. Jules goes up against Metzger, and Metzger, who's done a good job denying that shot, but Jules getting the benefit of the roll there.
Jules put a little squeeze on that one, put a little bit of extra oomph behind it and knocked it down.
Well, he had to. Metzger's come in and really, kind of slowed Rob Hill down a little bit. I mean, you can't stop him, but you can slow him down, and he's done a good job with that.
Yeah, Metzger's got good rim presence down there. He's really doing a great job of defending the rim.
And Jules missing that shot. So the score is 19-14 Pacers. Brown gets it to Metzger. Metzger looking for a give and go. Can't find anybody, so he goes outside with it. And Torres will get it for a three-point. No, it's a long two-point shot, I guess. No, it was 3 points. I take that back. Sorry. 19-17 is your score. Barmore with a long-range three. Do you get the impression he enjoys that when it happens? He smiles really big.
Oh yeah, both he, Tyleek, and Donnell are all really big energy guys. You can read it on them.
Yes, you can. You're right. And nice looking shot there, 22-19. Donnell Dean looking to force the issue. He's going to pull up and can't get that to fall, but Jules unable to tap it back in. Brown on the left-hand side kicks it into Metzger. Metzger looking for an outlet pass, but he's just going to sky hook it and nothing but net. And they're only down by one, 22-21.
It's a very back and forth contest so far between these two teams, these two rival teams.
Kick out to Dean. Dean's going to go down the baseline and try to get that in and can't get it. He's going to be fouled, and he'll get to shoot two. And Metzger will pick up his second foul. That's something to keep up with throughout the game. Donnell Dean will go to the line for two. Bell looking like he's about to come back in for the Pacers. Dean will make the first. Also back in for the Pacers, it's Faison Brock.
Also checking in is number 22, Phil Bruce of the Saints.
And coming in for the Saints, giving Metzger a breather, is going to be Phil Bruce. Dean will make that one. Phil Bruce, 6'8", senior out of Green Cove Springs, Florida. Brown with a kick out down the baseline to the corner, and they'll get it. Good looking shot there by G. Biongo. Ball knocked out of bounds, and that'll go to the Saints. To Torres, he's going to take it straight into the paint. Nowhere to go with it. Hands it off to big number 22. He can't get it fouled. There's a big battle there. As Phil Bruce wins that battle against Darius Bell. Torres got the ball at the top. Gets it into Bruce. Bruce turn around looking for somebody to hand it off to. Gets it to Brown. Brown making a move. Gets all the way down deep into the paint. Decides to go for it himself. He can't get it to fall. And it looks like they got Darius Bell is going to pick up his first foul of the contest. Brown misses the first. And Barmore will come back in for Bell. Bell will go to the bench. 1 point is the difference. Brown would like to close that, and he does. 24 all as you scored 8-10 to go here in the first half. Dean gets it at the top. Somehow, Brock will get that to fall. Flex your muscles, Brock. You strong.
Yeah, it's interesting. No call there. I figured that would be a pretty easy call to make, but officials see it differently than I did.
Bruce is going to pick up his first foul. That's away from the play, but we got a timeout. And that'll be a media timeout. We'll be right back. Enjoy the dancers and cheerleaders. Well, like I said, we'll be right back. Welcome back, Pacers. Slowly get the inbound of the ball right here, just to my left. Barmore is going to bring it down. Donnell Dean will get his hands on the ball and get it over to Evans. Right now, we are built for that speed we were talking about earlier. Bruce being the biggest man we got on the court. That's not a knock. He's 6'7" out of Atlanta, Georgia. And he had a chance to get a good dunk there, and the crowd was all in it until he missed. But he'll go to line and shoot too.
Number 22, the Saints, Phil Bruce. That's the second, and that's the team's 8. Shaquan Jules going to line for 2.
Bruce will hit the first. He'll make the second, 28, 24, 7:18 to go here in the first half. G. Biongo gives it over to Brown, Brown to Bruce. Good hustle by McCall. Unable to get it. 6'3" senior out of Ocoee, Florida.
Back on the court for the Saints, number 13.
Yazapatas will come back in for the Saints, and Brown will take a breather. 28-24 is your score. The Pacers will bring it down the full length of the court. Pull-up jumper, can't get it to fall, but Donnell Dean will come in out of nowhere, and he'll get his hands on it. Fresh shot clock. Gets it into Jules, and Jules will get that to fall. Nice little lefty hook there. We got a loose ball, foul. Good hustle by Jules as he goes to the ground, forcing the issue.
The foul is on the Pacers, number 12, Shaquan Jules, his first, the team's third. Checking back in the same lineup, number 0.
So Shaquan Jules will pick up his first foul.
3, Logan Swackhammer.
Logan Swackhammer and Brown will come back in. Remy Brown. It's not Remy, I apologize. It's Demerit Brown. Faison Brock moving quick. Good defense by the Pacers. And just like that, they got a 32-24 lead here at the 6:05 mark. That was out of nowhere. Evans stole that from Dean.
Yeah, who
does that?
Tyleek Evans is just a fantastic ball stealer. The way he gets inside of your guard, and he'll come out of nowhere, as you mentioned. He's so much smaller than everyone else. It's hard to keep up with him on the floor. You got your eyes up. You're looking up to see where things are, and he just comes in right under your field of vision and just snatches the ball away with such efficiency. And he does it all game long. He's got that high energy. He's just one of those type of players. No matter what time of the game, he's going to take that ball from you.
Well, he and Donnell Dean having a laugh about it. Not sure that's what they're laughing about, but that's certainly something worth laughing about. And Brown will inbound it to Swackhammer. Swackhammer gets it over to, well, now I've lost track. I'm still getting their names straight. We got a foul away from the ball.
The foul was on Pacers, number 0.
That's going Xavier Barmore, his first foul.
Checking in the game is number 14, Chris Metzger.
Metzger will come back in. He'll give Phil Bruce a breather. Swackhammer looking to inbound it. Gets it out there to Yazapatas. Swackhammer ends up with it again. He gets it to Metzger, and we got a tied up ball now between two Pacers. Although I think Metzger's going to get some credit for being a part of that. And possession arrow to the favor of the Saints. Swackhammer gets the ball in. And that one missed it badly as Barmore kicks it out to Evans. Evans with a quick pull-up. That one's just missing there, and that's probably going to be Jules' second foul. No, Chris Metzger is going to get called for that. So Metzger's got 3 fouls, and you know he's going to get subbed, and he does. They're going to bring in Damari Davis. Jules will make his first. 33-24. 5:37 to go here in the first half. That one in and out. Rebounded by Swackhammer. Swackhammer on the run. Does not give it to Brown. Tries to get somebody to leave his feet, and that's good defense. Nobody left their feet, so he had to kick it back out to Torres, being hounded by Faison Brock. Big drive to the basket by Damari Davis. Can't get it to fall. Shaquan Jewell picking up his second foul.
Going to the line to shoot 2 is Damari Davis.
Damari Davis will go to the line for 2.
Going on the court for the Pacers, number 24, Robert Hill. And on the court for the Saints, number 5.
Robert Hill will re-enter the game. Rebounded by the Pacers. Oh, Rob Hill lost that one on the way up. And he as one's have to do, he throws it over Evans out of bounds. That'll be a turnover. Swackhammer will bring it down, inbounded by Brown. Brown will end up with it, kicks it over to Yazapatas. Yazapatas back to the top to their big man who's trying to get something set up. Brown back to him. Damari Davis with a drive in the paint. Can he get it falling? He does. Gets a friendly roll there here at the Convocation Center. Good look by Evans trying to whip the pass into Rob Hill, but it had a lot of pace on it. Evans will hit it from the corner. Head face on Brock comes out of nowhere and gets a nice steal there. Kicks it back to Evans. Evans is spinning. Oh, nice give and go to face on Brock. And I thought I saw a little bit of Harlem Globetrotters there.
I'm not sure what I just saw there, but that was incredible.
Evans.
Props to you, young man. That was amazing.
Evans having a little bit of fun there.
Somebody's got to.
He definitely got the crowd into it, but Yazapatas will go to line for 2. Yazapatas missing that shot.
Substituting in for the Saints, number 2.
Tyleek Evans. Andale. He's so fast. And Yazapatas missing the second. And Barmore will bring it down the court for the Pacers. I'm not going to lie, everything from here on out is going to be boring to watch after what Evans just did.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those plays that just changes the entire flow of the game.
Barmore, left-hand side, looking to set something up. Quick, easy given to Rob Hill, and Rob Hill with a kill. He's got 8 points. Swackhammer with the ball, bringing it down the court. Gets it into Davis. Davis looking for somebody to go in. He's just going to attack the heart of our defense, and Yazapatas gets that to fall, and he'll get to shoot for 3. And we got a media timeout. 40-28 is scored. 3:31 to go in the half. We'll be right back. And a little breakdown on stats. 52.4% from the field for the Saints compared to 46.7% for the Pacers, 37.5 from the arc, 36.4 for the Pacers, and 37.5 from the charity stripe, 80%. And that would be your difference right there, 8 for 10. They're 3 for 8. Yazapatis hoping to make a change in that. And he misses, but rebounded by big man for Francis Marion. And I'm not sure that wasn't an up and down, but in fact, I think the ref realized he missed that because he's got a funny grin on his face. But Xavier Barmore is going to pick up his second foul.
Jefferson Jean at the line for 2.
And Coach Vanderslice having a little bit of a word with the official. He knows he missed it. From the charity stripe is Jefferson Jean. He'll make the first.
On the court for the Pacers, number 30, Kyle Tackleberry.
Kyle Tackleberry come in for the Pacers. Ten-point lead for the Pacers, 3 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Donnell Dean bringing it down. Tackleberry getting the ball. Kicks it back over to Dean. Dean looking to get something to happen here. Can't get it to fall, but does draw a foul.
The foul is on number 2, Vaughn McCall. That's his first since the team's 10.
Vaughn McCall picking up his first foul. 10 team fouls for the Saints, 8 for the Pacers. Donnell Dean will go to the line for a 1-and-1. Or shooting for 2, I apologize. And a rare miss for Donnell Dean. Donnell Dean missing the second one. Swaghammer bringing the ball down the court for the Saints. Pulls back out. Looking for somebody to give it to, and nobody can. There we go. Get it over to Yazapatis. Ball being handled by Jefferson Jean. He kicks it back over to Bruce. Bruce with a nice feed, but Donnell Dean coming in out of nowhere and taking that ball. I'm sorry, that was Davis. Evans with a pull-up jumper down baseline. Can't get it to fall. Ball knocked out of bounds, but saved. Tackleberry getting up there and showing he's got good hops. Donnell Dean with long range. That's going to miss left. And rebounded by Tackleberry. Tackleberry can bring it back out, kicks it out to Evans. 2:14 to go. Pacers still enjoying a 10-point lead. Dean will take it at 10 seconds on the shot clock. He finds a way to get a shot anywhere he is. Rob Hill with a big turnaround floater. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by the Saints as McCall brings the ball down the court. Swaghammer over to Yazapatis. Little fall-away jumper, and that looked really good for McCall. McCall now got 4 points real quick. So Evans will bring the ball down. Tackleberry gets it quick. Yazapatis out on him quick. They've obviously scouted him. Donnell Dean with a circus shot. But I don't know. I guess the foul was on the floor.
Number 23, Gibianco.
And apparently on the Pacers. I didn't see who they called the foul on.
Yeah, I didn't get that either.
Gibianco with the ball. Gets it over to Bruce. Davis, I'm sorry. Davis. Vaughn McCall with a fall-away jumper there.
Fouls on the Pacers, number 23, Donnell Dean, his first of the team's.
Donnell Dean picking up his first foul of the contest. 19 fouls for the Pacers. 10 for the Saints. On the line, Vaughn McCall shooting 2. He gets a friendly bounce there. So Bruce will come back in for the Saints. Can't get the second one to fall. Rob Hill on the rebound. We got 1 minute in the first half. Tyleek Evans gets it over to Donnell Dean. Dean gets it over to Tagberry. Back to Evans. Back to Dean. Dean to Evans. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Miles Washington coming out of nowhere, showing how strong he is. He's going to pick up his first foul.
That's his first in the team's 10.
A lot of fans in the crowd thinking that was a jump ball.
Going to the charity striker is number 5, Jefferson Jean.
So to the line is Jefferson Jean. He misses the first. He'll miss the second. Rebounded by Washington. Dean will bring it down the court. 30 seconds on the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Dean back over to Evans. Evans to Dean. 6 seconds. Donnell Dean cannot get it to fall. It's foul on the floor.
The foul is on number 23, G. Bianco. That's his first. Donnell Dean.
That's on for 2. G. Bianco picking up his first foul. To the line for 2 is Donnell Dean. Still finding this touch as Brown comes back in for Flagler here in the final 11.3 seconds of this first half. Pacers enjoying a 7-point lead. 8 would be better. And it didn't happen. We'll have to settle for 7 as Evans D's up. Flagler on the run. Rob Hill. Good looking shot there by G. Bianco. And with that, they close the deficit to 5. Pacers lead 40-35 here at the first half. We'll be back in 15 minutes. We'll see you then.
Here with Mark Vanderslice. Tell us about that first half. We have a nice little cushion going into the second.
Yeah, I mean, it was a physical game. I mean, those guys got a lot of second chance opportunities that we shouldn't have allowed them to have. A couple 50-50 balls we came up with, which is an improvement from what we've been working on. But second half, we just got to come out and play more physical and more aggressive.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Go Pacers!
So we're here with head coach Mark Miller of women's basketball. Coach, a big overtime win here today over the Flagler Saints, obviously 2 points, 60-58. Talk us through your feelings on the game and how you thought the team performed.
Well, I was really proud of how we came out and got started. I think, in the Peach Belt, you got to be ready to play every night, and I thought we got off to a really, really good start. I thought we played great D, in the first quarter, which made our offense go. And I thought we played great D all night, and we made it very difficult for them. But we just kind of got in a rut a little bit and missed some easy shots. It was a great game, great teams playing really, really hard. So, overall, I was happy with how hard we played and the fact that we kept our composure at a couple key spots and, pulled out the tough win.
And we discussed this a little bit in the post-game interview, but I'd like to go into it a little bit further here. You held the Flagler Saints only 3 points in the first quarter, in addition to only holding the 6.3% shooting from the field. I mean, you can't really ask for much better than that. Talk to us about how your team performed in that quarter specifically defensively and how your plan kind of played out.
Well, I think it started on Monday and Tuesday's practice. We had 2 really good practices. We competed hard. We went over their stuff. We scouted it. We defended it. We were prepared when we came in today, and I think, us getting off to a good start had a lot to do with how we performed and how hard we practiced on Monday and Tuesday. So I think there's a correlation to how we got started. And I was really pleased with our overall defensively because they're a team that's scoring in the 70s. And we hold them, we make it difficult for them. So I was pretty pleased with how we played defensively to be able to hold that team to 50 some or whatever it was. So it was a good effort by us defensively.
And I'd like to zoom in on a couple different players here, specifically Kay Farah and Kyrie Chandler. Farah, her 21st double-double, and Kyrie Chandler obviously knocking down that last shot to get the win for the team. How did you feel that those two, sort of the veteran leaders on this team, how did you feel that those two players played specifically?
Well, I think Kay rose to the challenge tonight going up against 6'5", and their big center who's a really good player. And I think, Kay played well. And you look over her stats and you're thinking, you watch the game, and she could have easily had 40 tonight because she missed some easy ones that Kay normally doesn't make. But to her to play as many minutes she did, to play as hard as she did, to do a great job scoring for us, and then between her and Star, we owned the boards. They did a great job on the board. So I was really proud of Kay and stepping up against a really good defender and kind of took it to her. And as far as Kyrie, she's probably struggling a little bit right now on the offensive end and trying to make some more open shots. But the key play right there was like it was either going to Kay or Kyrie was going to make a play.